Hi, I'm Georgie Rogers and today I've come down to Eastcote Studios in West London to have a chat with Carmen. So this place means a lot to you. You've spent a considerable amount of time here.
Yeah, it's amazing here. There's like a bunch of studios all around the central courtyard. I've been doing most of my work at the workshop studio, writing loads of stuff and demoing up stuff, sort of tracking things, getting ideas down. It's really nice to be around all these other musicians and you meet lots of people in the courtyard and get to go and hear what everybody else is up to. So it's a brilliant place. But this is my first time that I've actually been working in Eastcote on my own stuff. Yeah, so it's quite a big deal to me.
So how did you get into music? Because you were classically trained, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, initially it was when I was living in the States. We moved to the States as a kid and I went to a school called Harmony Hills. I was only just a little kid, started playing violin, but they had this amazing fiddle teacher who came from Virginia, which is where all the bluegrass music comes from. He just took me on and just gave me loads of lessons, and basically that's how I started off, was actually as a bluegrass fiddler in the States. But then we moved back to the UK and I started sort of doing more Irish stuff because that's what my family were doing, and then sort of coincided with that I got a scholarship sort of doing classical music.
At what point did you say, okay, I don't really want to play the violin, I want to be Carmen, I want to sing and songwrite and make my own music?
I'd always, like, from a little kid, wanted to be a singer, really. I sort of grew up in a household full of Irish musicians and spent summers there and lived in Cork. The thing is, in Ireland, everybody sings. If you go, like, to the pub, the whole pub joins in the chorus. One of the things I found quite difficult when I started writing was to get lyrics I was happy with, because maybe coming from a background of being a violinist, even if I really loved a song and heard it loads, I couldn't tell you what the words were because I would just be listening to the melody. I'm quite private and often don't say things to people, so I think that's mostly what the lyrics are. They're sort of letters to people. It's normally something I needed to say that I didn't get a chance to say.
Can you think of anyone else you've worked with that has maybe informed what you're doing now or helped you along the way?
I think you pick up a little something off everybody. I think some of the bigger stars that I've played with, I suppose their humility and seeing people really be nervous and concerned about what people think, because it's quite hard to feel confident when you're sort of going and trying to put something truthful out there. And so I think that had quite a big influence on me, as actually going forward doing my own stuff, of just saying you don't have to think, oh, what I'm doing is so amazing, you know, you can just try and do a little something and do it well. And that seems to be like a theme running through the people that I've really enjoyed working with. We had this amazing drummer called Jeremy Stacey and an unbelievable percussionist, Jody, and Andrew Wallace playing keys and some sort of bits of banjo. But having everybody playing live, I think you can't fake that, you know. I think the listener will always know, and we didn't do it to a click track, so some of the songs start at one speed and they end up at a different tempo at the end, because that's just naturally where the song moved to. So there's been quite, you know, there's been quite a bit of experimentation that's gone on, but I definitely feel like now it's just settled that I've got something that, you know, that I really believe in.